So good morning, everybody. My name is Jill Blucher. I manage the Wells Fargo at Work program for South Central Texas, which includes this area, part of Austin, part of San Antonio, part of Houston, and the Crossroads area. So if your business does anything in any of those areas, we can definitely help. So the Wells Fargo at Work program is a program that brings financial literacy tools and resources to businesses, workplaces, and the community. I am sure you guys know that employees' financial stress can affect their productivity. What are some things that you guys can think about that might be affected by their financial stress? How might that affect their productivity?
Loss of jobs.
Yeah. So if people lose their jobs, obviously they're going to be more stressed financially. That's probably going to make them more, I guess, maybe more careful about putting themselves out there for different types of jobs. Did you guys know that 43% of U.S. households have a difficult time making ends meet? Those of us in the banking world, I'm sure we see that all the time. And do you know that about only 40% of adults work on a budget? I feel like that's probably a little low, actually, based on what we see. But it's kind of eye-opening. Did you know that 62% of Americans report that money is their largest source of stress? 44% of Americans can't cover a $400 emergency expense with savings. I mean, they don't have $400 in savings. And nearly 33% of employees are distracted by personal financial issues while at work. Anybody ever had to field collectors' calls for their employees? Or tell them to get off their phone while they're talking to their significant other about whatever's going on at home? Yeah. 46% of those distracted spend 3+ hours each week handling personal finances while at work. So how much are you paying them hourly? How much is that costing you? Yeah. Well, 80% of U.S. adults agree they could benefit from answers to everyday financial questions from a professional. The reason that my program exists is because a lot of those people aren't going to go and seek out the professional to find the answers, right? Maybe they don't understand enough about credit to ask a question, and they think they should, so they're embarrassed to go ask. We take those answers to them where they are. That can really help you guys as employers because it's going to up their comfort with their finances and allow them to spend those 3 hours where they're supposed to be at work, right? It's also going to help them to see that you care about them as employees in and outside of the workplace. And so they're going to be more loyal to you. So some of the workshops that we provide, we offer budgeting and savings workshops, credit workshops, identity theft protection, financial health and retirement, how to manage wealth, how to pay for college. So we really cover the full gambit from the very basics of how to manage your money all the way through to making those big dreams of retirement or home ownership come true. We have some great resources to support your financial literacy initiatives with your employees. We've got some great workshops, obviously, that we can come and provide to you face-to-face, or we've got webinar series that we can offer, and you can do those on demand. We've also got online products that they can do, so they can go and do their own learning at a self-paced way. This is an easy way for you to support their benefits. So it's a free benefit you can offer to your employees, again, to help them be more financially successful and more loyal to you as an employer. And who doesn't like something free, right? So it is benefit season. You said that, right? This is a great time to start adding this financial health benefit to your employees. Occasionally throughout the year, we will also offer special benefits if they want to bank with us for companies that allow us to come in and talk to their employees. There is no requirement for you or them to bank with us to take advantage of these services. However, of course, we'd love to be their financial resource. So if you'll look in your packets, you're going to see some of the things that we have. On the right side, you're going to see first the Let's Talk Credit book. So that is a resource guide that's all about credit from A to Z. When we do a workshop with credit, generally we'll pick one or two topics at most and really delve into that, and it goes directly with the book. So credit is one of those topics. You don't want to give them a book, homework, and then no support. It's a big topic. And so we'll come in and really help them figure out what the best plan is for them. The next thing you'll see is our 8 Rules of Thumb flyer. That's going to give them some really good help just overall in the different things that they can do to form good habits for their finances. We've got a workshop that goes directly with that kind of touches a little bit on every area. And then last on that right side is our budget toolkit. That's one of our most popular resources, and it helps people not only to learn how to budget, but to learn how to set goals and think forward. So that's not only a great thing for your employees to learn for their finances, but for their career track as well. Does anybody have any questions for me? Awesome.
For the different seminars.
So we always try to talk 30 minutes at the most. People don't have a lot of attention span, especially for a financial topic. It can get a little chunky. So 30 minutes at the most. If you need us to do a shorter workshop, we can do that. And generally, for most companies that want to offer this as a financial benefit to their employees, we'll do a series. So maybe we'll do one quarterly or one monthly. So a 30-minute presentation with some question and answer time that they can talk to us individually. And then we'll do a different topic the next month. Yeah. Any other questions?
What size businesses do you focus on to bring this presentation to?
We look for a minimum of 5 employees, and then anything up from that. One of the benefits of this program is I'm the coordinator, so I'll do all the detail stuff, and then Rosa would be the one that would come out and do that for you. So you're going to have somebody focused on the nuts and bolts of making that easy for you, and then you're going to have a local person who's going to know your people probably, or who can be a local resource if they have continued questions.
And is it something you try to schedule during business hours, maybe at lunch hour? Or
Yes.
Just a pretty short presentation?
Yep. So we try to schedule it in meetings maybe that you already have scheduled. We don't want this to be something that you have to make additional effort for. We want it to be a benefit that's easy to provide. So if you have team meetings or safety meetings or trainings, new hire orientations, those are all good times for us to get involved. Lunch and Learns are a great way to do it as well. So make it easy for yourself to offer this, and we'll definitely work with you. Good question. Yeah. Any others?
Do you offer any of these classes at the branch, like just open to the public, or is it specifically geared towards?
So it's outbound for workshops. However, all of our bankers are trained to use these materials on a one-on-one basis. So generally what we'll do, if someone just comes in and says, I don't know what the heck I'm doing with my credit, help me, of course we're gonna pull out the materials and figure out what they need and do those kinds of things. But if we are, say, at your workplace and your employee says, we do a credit workshop and your employee says, I don't know what to do with my credit, help me, we're gonna make an appointment for them to go back to our office and then really dig in so that they don't have to share their angst with 20 of their closest friends.
Yeah.
Yep, good. Anybody else? All right. Well, if this is something that you're interested in or you have questions that are specific to your employees, my contact information is in your folder, and of course Rosa's here and she can help you as well. She's going to pass out her cards, right? Okay, awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for your time.